So I've been thinking about a few things, and you've seen me trying certain things with graphics, but like, have you noticed that nobody wants to be themselves anymore, right? In relation to, we're sort of in this in-between, between these old societal rules and how the internet and how we communicate with each other is changing and evolving, sometimes not in great ways, sometimes in better ways, because of the internet, because of the way that we talk to each other and use social media, and messengers and things. And how that changes. I see a lot of people my age saying like, oh my God, dating, has become such a horrible thing. And I think that it's a finely woven fabric of all those things, but nobody wants to be themselves. Game shows for, Game shows for assholes. People don't look in the mirror and see themselves and think that that's enough. And I think that that's a problem. And so it made me think, I've been thinking about it for a couple days. And I posted that graphic, would you date you? I've been asking everybody I see. I haven't found one person yet who says they would date themselves. And yeah, we expect other people to date us. What do you think it's like for the other person to date us? What would it be like to date you? Would you date you? You know what goes on in your head, right? Do you want to go on a date with, if you had to take your clone out, you from another, you know what I'm saying? Would you date you? Would you? And I feel like if you can't say yes, then maybe you shouldn't worry about dating until you feel like you're bringing at least a calm or an evenness, and not necessarily, we're so many broken people looking for someone to put us back together. And I think it's, as with anything, it's just way more nuanced than that. So would you date yourself? Honestly. If somebody gets upset with you, if you're in a relationship and somebody gets upset with you, how would you react the other way around? I don't know. There's something in there though. And it hasn't solidified, and that's the frustrating part for, especially I think people from my generation. You have the older generation who says things must be this way, and then you have the younger generations who say, well, we're not buying into that, and so we're going to use all of those things this way. And right now we're in the middle. We're stuck in the middle of that. We're stuck in the middle of like a shift change, essentially. And it won't last long. It won't last as long as and that's the thing. It won't last as long as the old morals seem to last in, because you're talking about that J curve of growth. And so it's already almost dizzying, although I don't know how much of that is my age and how much of that is the J curve, but just some food for thought.